To cook a traditional way of honey glazed chicken or chicken leg is normally we don't add any oil. I think adding oil to the honey glazed chicken is invented by some young people perhaps, because it's getting oily and sweet at the same time, very strange. So what we do is using boiling water to wash off the salt and pepper I seasoned the chicken the night before, and then using cooking vinegar to wash off the oil from the surface. Then we hang it, let it air dry a few hours. The longer the better. I have such a frame to hang it, but of course we can also lie it on the barbecue net to let it dry in a cold, but with fresh air, fresh wind area. First, with boiling water, give it a hot bath to wash off the unnecessary things on the surface. This is the first wash, but we cannot throw the whole chicken into the boiling water. Then they will be cooked. This we don't want. It's only water for the first round. So take the frame here, and I hang it up. It is very handy, but it's not a must. We can also lie the chicken leg or hang them up with a rope. Because we need to air dry the chicken for like at least 8 hours. So we better don't do it on a hot summer. Otherwise, we have to keep the chicken in the fridge. I bought 10 chicken legs, so I will skip the rest of the first bath, and let's have a look with honey and vinegar wash. So that's very easy. The most difficult part of this cooking is don't forget to prepare it early enough. Now after we finish the first wash, chicken leg are cleaned, and then we wash the pot and add some like 300 cc water and keep it to a boil. Sorry, excuse me, to boil it, and then we add honey. About 2 spoons of honey. And then we add cooking vinegar, and add the vinegar you have at hand. Also about 2 spoons. Don't need to be accurate because we only wash the chicken leg, not actually cooking with it. The vinegar can wash off the grease from the skin and tighten the skin. And the honey is important because we need the first base of honey on the surface of the chicken leg. Warm it up. Let the honey melt. Now we do make it almost boiling, then we switch on the low heat. We only need warm water this time. Using any vinegar you have that you like. Now we switch it lower. The color of the vinegar will have effect on the final look of the chicken. So if you like golden color, light color, please use light colored vinegar. If you like brown gold, now we have to use red colored vinegar. Different effect. So you can see from the season until now there is no oil involved. We don't add any oil. We wash them off. We even wash them off. As you can see, after such wash, the skin is tightening immediately. This is the effect we want. Otherwise, you will never get crispy. There will be too much oil inside. So, it's very simple. Now, we hang it up or lie it on a net. Let the nature do its work. We have to hang them in a safe place, away from pets, away from sensitive neighbors, in a cool area with fresh air, with a nice wind. Keep it safe. Let them dry. About 8 hours later, the surface will turn into like a rosa-rot, light red, a little bit pink. Then you will know that you will have a very nice dinner. I personally think minimum 8 hours, or you have to use an electronic fan to blow it. So I keep doing the rest of the chicken leg. Then we skip to the next part 8 hours later. So now it's evening. After 8 hours drying, the chicken leg looks like this. The skin is completely dried, not as pink as I would like it has to be, but family is getting hungry. I have to start to cook it. So now I switch on the oven to the function is Umluft Plus. It's like a fanned oven function. The fan in the oven will help to roast 160 degree. In English speaking country it's 325, I think. And if you don't have a frame for the chicken leg, you can also lie the chicken leg on that net, but then we have to use up and down roast with 180. So now I put the chicken leg inside. Now I put the chicken leg on the tray inside of the oven. let it roast for about 20 minutes, then we come back and have a look if we need to turn the position of this plate that we can get golden brown evenly. Then 40 minutes later we start to paint the honey over the chicken leg to get the glaze. So now we wait. So now 40 minutes later it looks like this. It's starting to get golden. Then let's start to paint with the honey. We add a little bit hot water to make it easy to paint. Honey and hot water. I hope today I can make a nice glaze. So, paint it slowly on the chicken leg. And then we put it back into the oven, and we have an eye on it. How's it going? Should we turn the chicken leg from time to time? And every like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, depends on the situation. We paint with the honey again to get the effect, to get it crispy. But of course I don't like it to be very sweet, so perhaps I don't paint so much like in the restaurant. Sometimes if you paint too many times, it tastes like a candy. So it depends. So I will paint all of them and then put them back to the oven for another 10 to 15 minutes. Then take them out and repeat it. After the first time honey paint brush, 10 minutes later from the oven, it looks like this. It's already getting red, golden red. So only 10 minutes. Now I paint brush it for the second time. I think today twice is enough. You can see it's already quite good. Looks quite good. Now I will paint all of them and put them back for another 10 minutes. Now after about 1 hour and 20 minutes later, I finished the roast. It has glaze, but it's not from the oil, it's from the honey we have from it. Now I try to put them into the plate. Good. It's very hot. So we can let it rest 5 minutes before we serve it, otherwise it's too hot. Friday dinner. That is hot. So looks not bad, huh? Away. During the time I'm waiting for the chicken leg, I also cooked the cabbage egg soup. And then a little bit rice. So now we have the Friday dinner ready. How about I cut one? Let's see. If my whole day's effort working. We cut it open. Oh, I use the chopsticks. Huh? Because the surface is tightened, so I'm very confident that anybody who cook this way, you will have really juicy meat inside. This is guaranteed. So, I think it's not bad. Huh? Thanks a lot for the patience to finish watching this. And hope you have a good appetite, and don't forget that if it's hot summer, please keep the treated chicken in the fridge for the safety. So have a nice evening too. Thanks for watching.